Good morning. In an interesting place this morning. I'll let you guess where we are. That's the Magdala volunteer van. We're on our way to Magdala from Jerusalem. And there you see a bus disappearing. So we're in the Jordan Valley. We're just north of Jericho. This is the first town area north of Jericho. We wanted to stop earlier, but it was raining quite a bit and there's not much hope of sun coming out. Here you can see the droppings of some sheep or goats. So that's all about that can survive in this type of area. The sky is very dramatic. We've had a lot of rain. And then you see the plantations of the palm groves. Very abundant Medjool dates produced here. One of the big advantages of the date farms is that it turns this very salty soil into arable land, which would normally be not good for agriculture. But the palm trees somehow restore the land. And that's a very interesting phenomenon. I do not know a lot about the detail of that, but I've been told that on numerous occasions. So just showing you a little bit of the topography here in this desert area, the terrain of the shepherds and their flocks, of the biblical stories. See the cloud this morning and the hills of the Judean desert. I don't think we've ever done anything out here for a long time in this kind of terrain. I just want to get around this hill here a little bit, maybe climb up a little bit. Maybe we can see the Dead Sea. So all of this terrain is kind of interesting in terms of, and also the dramatic sky colors of the end of times. The end of the world. And that's what the book of Revelation is talking about, and also the gospel reading. But it's already in the Psalms. And there we have, the Lord comes to judge the earth. So it's a very deeply rooted biblical view of reality. The Lord comes to judge the earth. It's Psalm 96. And that line is verse 13. The Lord comes to judge the earth. I had wanted to do the live stream for you closer to the Dead Sea so you could see the Dead Sea, but on another occasion. There's another little advantage of being up here. We're standing over Herod Aristobulus' palace, which is just down here in front of us. You can see some of the ruins from here. I just want to get a little more up here on this rock. And I won't go up that high, I don't think. Very barren, arid situation. And which helps you to understand then the great value of the palm groves. Because this can be turned around with water. Look down here and you can see the fertile valley. It's very interesting. And Herod Aristobulus had his palace here, and he's long gone, as you can imagine. the son of Herod the Great. And he met his judgment. And all of these wonderful drivers coming along here in their vehicles, going to serve in one way or another, in one place or another. And the world comes to an end. And our world comes to an end. And we will also, the whole idea of judgment is really tied to liberty. Because we are free, we are responsible. Freedom doesn't mean total detachment from society and the reality of society. Freedom is the way, the condition in which we live, and we are free to do good or not to do good, to omit the good we should do, and we are free to do evil. The Lord God has given us this great freedom to discern good and evil. And it's a big challenge, and we will answer at the end of our days for life. This is the biblical viewpoint, the biblical worldview. And it's a great educator for our liberty. How we use the opportunities Providence has given us. And obviously we have shortcomings and failings, and so we turn to God for grace and strength to rise to the occasion and to respond to all his gifts. I hear a call for prayer from one of the mosques here. There's obviously a prayer we have going into judgment is, Lord, have mercy. But also we have a time of opportunity.